Hello, everybody. Welcome back. The audio is working this time. I am the storyteller for tonight, and it will be my job to show these people why the night is scary and long. I don't have any announcements besides make sure to join us next week for this game again, and then on Sunday for Aurelia Nights, where we get to do D&D, and I get to give them punishments with magical creatures and magical spells. Uh, but what else I want to say? Oh, well, we're just going to get into it quickly tonight, actually. So we'll go ahead and let these people tell you where you can find them and what they're up to. And we will start this time with Diachromaniac.
Hi, I'm Di. You can find me at Dichromaniac pretty much everywhere. And yeah, you can also find me on the Gremlin Collective doing some fun stuff. And yeah, that's what I got going on right now.
All right. Next up, Sir
Oh,
Monolith.
Duh.
I am
It's
Sir
fine.
Monolith. You can find me at Sir Monolith on Twitter. I do a whole lot of posting there, but you can also find me Sunday nights here playing in Earthian Nights. So you should definitely check that out if you haven't seen it already, because that's a lot of fun.
All right. Next up, Small Shadow Step.
Hi, I'm Ari. I here every Monday and Sunday night, which you should totally turn into Arithia Nights because we are causing chaos over there. It's all fine. I'm also a partner over on the Gremlin Collective, and you can find me at Small Shadow Snack on the Twitters while it still maintains some form of relevancy.
Sure. And last but certainly not least, Thirstringer.
Oh, snap. It's another evening. What's up, y'all? I'm Earthswinger. Reese said, keep it quick. I'm going to keep it quick. YouTube, Twitch. That's pretty much it. You'll find me here as well next Sunday. The Cookout TTRPG as well. And, of course, the Gremlin Collective. Until the respective leaders and partners kick me out. Kick it, Reese!
All right. We do have to state that the World of Darkness is a dark and sometimes frightening place to be. As a result, there can be some disturbing activities occasionally. I have spoken with my wonderful cast here, and we have gone over what they are comfortable with and uncomfortable with and how to take care of that. So I do request that you all do the same and take care of yourself. Feel free to step away and get some coffee or whatever beverages you need to take care of yourself and skip ahead or wait till whatever scene makes you feel uncomfortable has ended. But now that has concluded, it is time for us to begin The Price of Power Season 2, Episode 5. Blood is all I have. First, to begin, I need for the four of you to make rouse checks as the vitae begins to stir in your bodies.
That was a
Here we
rousing
go.
speech, by the way.
Very good.
Again on my own.
I'm hungrier about one.
Oh, man. I'm hungry about as well. Time to hunt.
I am not hungry.
I got a crit on that, which is very exciting.
Okay, so
Your one crit for the night.
two of you got hungry. Anash, did you get hungrier?
Yeah, this is successful. I'm
Okay.
not hungry.
Now I need for one of you. I need for you all to make a decision. One of you is going to have to make a roll. So it's going to be up to you all together to decide which one of you it is.
Not
But
it.
there's something you need to determine if you've noticed in your domain recently. So who would like to make the roll?
Is it a specific roll or just rolling a dice? A dice, just like you roll a d10.
No, it will be a dice pool. It will be, oh, that'll be nice. It'll be wits and streetwise.
Oh, that's Walt. That's a Walt roll. Y'all trust me?
I do. I trust you completely.
Whoever's got the biggest pool should probably do it.
I
Yeah,
think
wits and
Walt's got I
streetwise.
think Walt's got a bigger pool than me. I'm at
Yeah,
6.
I got 4.
I'm at 7, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a Walt
Okay.
roll.
Okay.
Oh.
Roll wits, streetwise, and then add your coterie's lean rating. Or lean.
What is our lean rating?
Hold on, I got
Just-
you. I got you. Hold on.
Okay.
It's one.
Just one? Okay.
Just one.
So one modifier, and let's see. All right, is that with a crit? Nope. So that is 3 successes out of 8 die. Thank you, roll 20. I love you so much.
Only 3 successes. You have heard rumors, well, through your time from the people in the neighborhood, that some people have been not quite missing, but they've been found unconscious in some nearby alleyways. Some they've been reported being lightheaded, a little shaken up, a little wounded. Nothing serious, but a lot of bruising. They don't seem to know much about what happened before or after. There's almost like a 10-minute chunk of time they all seem to be missing. You know, the local police have been investigating it, but so far they haven't come across anything about it, and they're still looking. They've been canvassing the neighborhood looking for people who are interested in kind of investigating it or if they've heard anything. But the police department is a little strained at the moment. They're not able to really find out or put a lot of manpower into investigating.
All right. Well, seeing it is a new night, Walt's gonna try and get everybody's attention. His own trash paint a little way. Hey, hey, what y'all doing over there? Tansy, what you doing?
Uh, Tansy is currently putting on a thick layer of eyeliner. I mean, just getting ready. What's up?
Got something to tell everybody. It's important.
Okay.
I mean, you know the new guy. I'm gonna go get the session, but I'm gonna leave the new guy to you.
Wait, what? New guy? Sorry.
Vegas.
Vegas? Oh, Vegas. Yeah, I'll go get Vegas. Sorry, I've known him forever. It's not like he's a new guy.
He new to me.
Well, now I do. You should just said. Yeah, I'll go wander off and find Vegas.
Yeah, and Walt's gonna go get a noosh.
All right. You should Vegas. Are you both in the coterie tonight, or did you find another place to bunker down?
He's
Oh, God.
Vegas is just outside having a cigarette.
I don't see why I would have had a reason to be somewhere else.
All right. Then we'll start with Walt as you go and find Anash. You find him relatively quickly.
Hey, sir.
Yeah.
I got something
What's
important to
going
tell
on, Walt?
y'all. Might have a problem. Trying to get everybody together. Tansy getting the
Did
new guy.
did your rabbits get out again?
No, it's not the rabbit serious. It's more serious than that. I can always get some rabbits. It ain't like
Okay.
rats.
All right. Well, are you trying to get? You said everybody together?
Yeah,
Huh? Living room, I suppose.
yeah.
All right. Well, I I guess I'll follow you. And he puts
And
his
you can
book
see
down.
Walt is acting super bougie. Like he's got Precious in his arm like this, just petting her like this. He's talking to you in the doorway as he goes back to the living room. Embrace it, Bree. Precious has been vetted and cleared by the storyteller. I want no one on Twitch to be deceived. This Bree was not blindsided by Precious.
My one, my own, my precious.
All right, Vegas and Tansy, you all are able to quickly find each other as well.
Hey, so Walt and I are like getting everybody together so we can kind of talk about some stuff that just like went down and like just like between you and me, I things might get a little bit weird.
Like weirder.
Well, so I was kind of in a bind and I
Oh,
may have
please.
said some things that weren't the best, but I have a plan. I have a plan.
Tansy, you didn't tell me you were into binding.
I'm into lots of things.
Okay. Always learning new things.
Is this bind involving another corpse? in
No.
us having to do another task for the tower?
Let's go inside. But I just kind of wanted to let you know that this might be complicated. So you kind of knew what to expect and it wasn't blindsiding you.
Right, okay, let's go.
Right? Walk in.
All right. And with that, the four of you have regathered together. I leave the scene to you all.
And at this point, Walt is looking extra bougie. For he is sitting back in one of the nice, comfy, easy chairs. It has a recline position. Still petting Precious.
Precious
Hey.
is looking mighty fancy tonight.
I know, ain't she the prettiest thing?
She finally sat still for that manicure.
I mean, she was ready. You just gotta know how to handle it sometimes, Tansy. Like, sometimes you just say something to her, she'll be good with it. Isn't that right, Precious? Respond, Precious.
There is no response. The
You are a hater.
skunk is resting delightedly.
Hey, young, listen up. I got the word on the street. Apparently, there's a bunch of folks walking around acting all lightheaded, missing like 10 minutes of their memory or something. And then the popo out there looking around, poking around. So I don't know how y'all gonna be doing all your hunting. I mean, this is why I do rodents, but it might make this a little harder for y'all. I mean, Nuka, I don't know how you eat. But y'all two, y'all might have some problems. Not you, Tansy. I mean, depending on where you go and how you get what you get. But
I'm pretty flexible, honestly.
yeah, I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if it's somewhere new on our turf. I know if it's our friend, because our friend used to do that. I mean, y'all know Sebastian. So I don't know.
It was very sad when we had to say bye bye, little Sebastian.
I
I
know.
miss you too.
I miss our karaoke nights.
I mean, we tried, but then I got hungry.
Always hungry, Walt.
Don't remind me, Sassy.
Should work on that.
I'm doing my best. It's just animals don't quite make me as full as I want to be.
Well, there's a solution to that. Huh?
Walt recalls what happened last time. He's like, you ain't gonna get me on that this time. Nuh-uh. I'm good. All right, new guy.
We'll see.
You're the one wiping folks' memories around here.
I can't wipe anybody's memories. I don't know what you're talking about.
I said new guy. Unless you wipe your own memories, Harrison.
Oh, I do try to force some of them out of there, but they are persistent. They stick around.
I mean, that's not exactly something I can do.
I mean, do you know somebody who does that? Are you just someone in our hood or something?
I don't know. You don't keep track of who comes and goes in your neighborhood?
Normally I would, but we've been on assignment.
But I'm as mystified as you are.
So what y'all think? We gonna investigate or we gonna keep on with the trials or we gonna go after that one lady?
Well, she's holed up at a clinic.
We don't know how long she gonna be there.
Well, unless it's a minute clinic, I'd assume a little longer than that.
Don't she got like a friend, Maybe she'll just get the initial patch up and then be like, I'm out of here before people start asking questions. Usually folks like that move around.
Nah, from what I hear, she broke as hell.
All right then.
Say we deal with the poacher, and then if the night favors it, we can go figure out a plan on how to get her out of there.
Fine. All I know is I'm gonna try and get me something to eat. I might have to dig into the rabbits. Walt actually looks a little bit sad about digging into his rabbits early.
We can do both. Go get something to eat and then go check out this poacher person.
Hmm.
How are the rabbits doing, Ree?
Maybe we should give the clinic
They're fine.
the police station treatment.
Is any of them pregnant yet or something?
You think so?
Okay. Progress. Note to self: make a rabbit aphrodisiac.
Nope. We're not doing that. That's not a thing.
Why?
Actually,
Yes, it
I
is.
don't even know them. We're not. Nope. That's
Yeah,
Yeah,
banned.
if you get some distilled
I've banned
hormones,
it.
dog, absolutely.
I've
Get some
banned it.
distilled hormones, put on some Barry Manilow.
As the storyteller, it is banned.
Animal husbandry is a thing, dog. You can't just
Nope,
be like, I
banned.
banned.
I can't. I have banned it.
How you gonna have a farmer that can't farm, dog? This is
Afraid I have to not ban it further.
Well,
fine. All right. I guess I have to hunt then, since one rabbit is pregnant. Yeah, so you want to hunt first, or y'all gonna allow Walt to hunt first? Okay. Raw hunting die then, Ree.
So, because of the increased attention in your in your domain, are you going to be hunting inside of it or outside of it?
I have to risk hunting outside of it. I'll have to risk hunting outside of it. But it's at the same
Okay.
time, it's like Walt doesn't hunt people. He'll
That
be
does
in the
make the
sewers
situation more
anyway.
difficult.
All right. Y'all know me and these die. I'm making my group's decision. Walt is at 3 dots of hunger. I will do either one. Just let me know which one y'all
Well,
comfortable with.
let me add some more details for all of you. With the increased attention on your domain, all hunting difficulties have increased by 1. So this is
Well, I
something
guess
for
we
all of you to
starving.
consider.
making it easier for Walt, I guess.
Scratch that. We just gonna have to starve. Well, Walt's gonna have to starve.
That always works out well for him. What's the worst that could happen?
He has to succeed on every single hunting die. It's not gonna happen.
So what will you do? Will you be hunting tonight?
I'm not hungry.
I have to. It's too dangerous for him not to. I have to.
Well, is Walt like overtly worried about the prospect of hunting, but also showing signs of being like severely hungry?
He's always moderately hungry for a vampire because of his diet.
That's true. Walt, do
So
you need
he's
some help
still like
finding
in that
food?
sphere. Walt is gonna think back to what happened last session, specifically in the information he received, and be like, "Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna figure something out. But we got more pressing matters. I think I can hold out as long as I don't get involved too seriously. You know I ain't a fighter.
I know, you're a lover.
I ain't say that. I make money. I make bread."
I can tell as he looks Walt up and down with Precious.
Walt is like, he acknowledges the sarcasm, but he is unfazed, for he has Precious.
Precious.
Exactly. All right, so I guess y'all wanna hunt old girl, or what y'all want to do?
Yeah, I think we're gonna go check out the poacher. Yeah.
Okay, I'm down for check poacher out. What y'all think? Okay.
Okay. How are you going to look into this?
Walt is just gonna see if he can craft MacGyver some things to help with the mission. Is there any requests? Hey, new guy.
You do know I have a name, right?
Yeah, I know. So, new guy, I see you like punching things.
I'm gonna ignore you every time you call me new guy.
You want some brass knuckles?
Sure.
You got it. And you know there's scrap metal around here. They're about to be the most ghetto versions of them, but he got it. See, that's part of the charm. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be rusty, so you're gonna give like if you don't kill somebody, they're gonna get tetanus.
Make sure you don't give
Roll,
yourself tetanus.
roll intelligence and craft. And
Absolutely.
So like, how big is this territory? Like, do you guys have like a lot of space, or do you routinely have a poaching problem?
What the heck is my craft? There we go.
I mean, this is the first time I remember it happening.
No, this is the second time I remember season 1.
Oh yeah.
Upstart vampires on our turf.
Oh no, is it them again?
Oh wow. I believe that's 5 successes.
you are able, it takes you a bit of time, it takes you about an hour, but you are able to gather everything you would need, and you think you could probably make a serviceable weapon.
All right. So Walt, you can see, is putting on the final touches and be like, here you go.
Well, thanks. All right, so you've had poachers before. Did you run them off?
I mean, if I run them off,
Like, take care of the problem?
I think we might have had to call in a favor too, because we got a lot of help since we started.
I mean, that's
They
fair.
ain't bothered us since then, I think.
Well,
Out of character, poor Vegas.
why don't I go like ask around, see if can find anyone weird?
All right, you got it. Just make sure you look out for Marcel. You know what I'm saying? Sometime he come around toting them cigarillos and them Black and Milds, but it's laced with some things that ain't good for everybody. I mean, I don't know your persuasion, but on Marcel, you know, I'm just saying, that's one person. Don't buy everything you see.
Right. Right. Okay.
And Walt goes back to looking at his notes and petty pressures with one hand.
Like,
Okay.
did you hear if it was like one specific spot or just sort of generally? Like, was it like people coming out of the club or was it? Did you hear any more information?
I wish I could have ascertained that much, but that's about all I got.
Hmm. Can I text Gabriella and see if she's heard anything?
Roll me intelligence and 3 dice.
All right, intelligence. And then plus another 3. Oh Lord. One success.
You send off a text message and you receive a response pretty quickly, actually. Not really. First I'm hearing of it.
I'll just send back, okay, sweetheart, if you hear anything, let me know. Kissy emoji.
Will do.
What's a good word?
She doesn't know anything either. I don't know. I guess with Vegas, we just need to go out and like ask questions and talk to people and see if there's anything weird.
I mean, that was the plan. I mean, all we can do is not turn up anything.
I leave you to it, big guy. I mean, I go with you, but I got warrants.
Well, you gotta come.
You, you do realize we're dead, right? Your warrants probably aren't in effect anymore.
Yeah, Walt, beat the streets.
Now I still got warrants, but I'll go with you. Hey, Lalo.
It's okay. You can just tell them you're a dead man walking.
Walt actually chuckles at that. And
Tansy,
Precious is with him this time.
Tansy, I have so many questions.
I know you do, and I think really what it boils down to is he's just happier this way, honestly. It's
Okay. Okay.
sometimes it's just a little easier, you know. He's easing into this whole thing slowly. Forever is a very long time, you know.
I literally could speed this up.
You're more than welcome to try, but you know, only if he wants you to, though.
Okay.
And just whatever you do, just don't like try to take advantage of him, or just maybe for me as a special favor, like don't like blood bond him either. Just we gotta be nice to Walt, okay?
Why would I want to blood bond him?
It's not important really, the whys. Just leaving that there.
We're gonna have a talk about this later, okay?
No, we do. We need to talk, but this is more important right now.
Is it? Because I will admit, ever since I got here, things have been kind of, how to put this politely, topsy-turvy.
Oh, we're just one big happy family, you know. Sometimes families have problems.
Really the fun thing about families is like anyone can be a black sheep if they try hard enough, right?
Exactly.
About Precious, me and my homies, roll out.
Or in the case of Precious, a black and white sheep.
Sure,
All
we'll
right.
go with it's difficult.
It's complicated.
Okay, if you all are beginning to look into this, I need for you to roll either a charisma and streetwise or a wits and streetwise roll. And you can add your lean rating to it.
All right, with Streetwise Lean once again.
Right. Our witty street
Question.
urchin at it again.
Question. If I do charisma, does my pretty dice apply?
Sure.
Oh, nice. 5 successes again. Now you want to kick, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Don't say anything. Roll 20 will sense it.
I do what I want at this juncture.
I only have the one success, so
Oh no.
yeah.
3.
Okay. You all are able to come across information quite quickly. It takes you less than 30 minutes of asking around before you come across someone who has seen something, or at least claims to see something. He is a homeless man. He seems to be living kind of underneath an freeway overpass. He kind of has a long, dirty brown coat, a bit unkempt here around the face, and he seems to be a bit unorthodox, though he does seem to be fully aware of what he's saying as he kind of looks at the four of you as you all go to investigate. I do have a question for you all. I'll give you the benefit of the benefit of age. We'll say. Did you activate Blush of Life?
Yeah, Walt would have
Yeah.
had to.
Yeah.
Then rouse check for me, please.
Success.
Come on, come on, come on. Yay, success. Okay.
I believe Tansy did not succeed. Is that
No, I
correct?
did. I rolled an 8.
Oh, wonderful! All three of you are doing well. Anosh, did you roll for Blush of Life?
I'm hungrier.
Always one. All right.
It's always
So as
one.
you all approach this man, he does seem to be waiting on you. You see that he does have a kind of a makeshift living space. He has kind of you taken some looks to be like older coats and jackets and kind of hung them up, and then there's some old tents that have been kind of sewn together into make kind of a makeshift bigger one. And he looks at the four of you. Hello. You the group of people that's been asking questions, yes?
That's what they calling us. I guess we're starting to get a rep in the hood.
Well, sure. Um, I have something I could help you with, but I want some money in exchange.
Oh, look at Walt.
How much?
$100.
Yeah. I've got like 4 dice or 4 dots in wealthy. I'll just whip out a wallet and like hand him $100 bill.
He snatches it, and you see him kind of hold it up to the moonlight for a moment. All right, well, a friend of mine a few days ago came across a woman. I think she was said he was Puerto Rican or something. She seemed a bit out of it, a bit kind of torn up. She was mumbling about something. She's talking about the Spanish or something, some kind of haunt. Didn't really make any sense. But what he said was she was wearing one of those head wrap things. Almost looked like a turban, but not quite. Kind of hiding most of this. They seemed to talk for a bit, and then can't remember much else after it. Well, he said something odd. He said she kind of was bleeding down the front of her face, but she didn't seem bothered by it.
Walt slowly nods. But he's trying to school himself to not give anything away.
Did they happen to say which way she went?
She said that they were staying. He said that she was staying in kind of one of the project houses all down the way over there. I didn't say which ones, but I mean, I imagine it's not that hard to find out. Like 60 degrees, and she was bundled up like she was from Alaska or something.
All right. Want to head that way then?
I mean, sure.
Best sleep we've gotten so far. Can can Tansy make some sort of roll to see if she pieced together what's happening here?
I'm gonna say no. Tansy does not have enough information to piece
All
things
right.
together.
Wow.
Tansy does not have enough knowledge.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
All right. So the four of you are going together. Is that correct?
Yep, might as well.
All right. You all are able to make your way over, and this housing project is more of a series of buildings, 3 in total, that are just kind of large, more industrial like apartment buildings. Not very pretty to look at, but very functional. And as you can see, the front door of each of them, they're kind of been arranged almost like a triangle with a little cul-de-sac circle in the middle. And as you all are making your way, are you doing anything on your approach, or are you just heading straight in?
Walt's gonna ask, like, I mean, I'm new to this whole, you know, authority thing with princess and all, but like, do we need to let anybody know that we doing this? Cause it's kind of outside of assignment, I guess.
I mean, as long as we be polite, I don't think anyone should matter.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Just
mean,
remain calm. That's the most important.
You hear that, Precious? We gotta remain calm.
They can smell fear.
Walt takes you seriously because he knows he has heightened senses, so that potentially is a thing in his mind.
Okay. As you all are approaching, there are 3 buildings for you to decide between. So, how are you going about How are you going about with your investigation?
What's the plan?
I mean, like, do y'all think one of them looks more like it could be somewhere where one of us would hang out?
I mean, we got the traditional way of checking things out. We got the supernatural way of checking things out. I mean, we don't got your friend no more.
No, a problem for tomorrow, okay? One thing at a time.
So I mean, how
Tan-
y'all want to go
Tan-
about this?
Tansy,
Mhm.
how many days do we have left on that?
Um, why do I not know the answer to that question? It's a very good question.
Did you give us like a week or something?
Yeah, I think it was a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, so how much time has passed? Well, we'd have like 4 days left.
Yep, you're on. This is the 3rd day, so you have 4 more days.
So,
Mhm.
there's like 4 more days. So, but again, we're here now. We'll worry about that later.
We'll worry about that right after.
Yeah, soon.
You really don't remember that guy's name?
Bruce? Yeah, no, Bruce, of course.
Do you remember where you picked him up from?
Well, he was a guy that we found. Did we find? I can't remember. Did we kill him or did somebody else kill him? But anyway, we went to his apartment. And that's where like I got the picture and stuff of him. And
Do you remember the apartment?
I'm sure I could find it again.
Can Walt
do-
roll to check if he remembers the apartment? Because he was with Tansy.
Or you just roll your
And Renato.
intelligence dice.
So just raw intelligence.
Yep. Yeah, just intelligence.
All right, that's 3 die.
Better than mine.
Yeah, that's no successes.
You have no idea. You know it was a building.
Oh, that is so unfair. Well, it was definitely an apartment. I remember that much.
Anyway, we're here. Listen, we can talk about my mistakes all night, but right now we're trying to like fix this. So let's do this and then we can go back to whatever else I've messed up. But which one of these places looks more like somewhere where someone would be hiding? Like, is there a difference between any of them? Like, are there lights
Nope.
on or like cars in the driveway, things like that?
They all seem to look about the same to you. Same dreary apartment building.
Hmm.
Okay. I'm just trying to see, do I have to rouse for Auspex heightened senses?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm going for the eyesight route. Whilst just peering out from the car to see if he sees any activity that stands out to him.
I'm
You
gonna activate Sense the Unseen.
all right? You both alter your vision to see a bit more than you'd normally be able to. Nothing comes bidden to you. Everything seems in order. Just a peaceful night.
Like an average peaceful night, or like an
Just
abyssal nothing?
Uneventful.
Okay. Everything seems pretty normal to me right now. So I guess you gotta do it the old fashioned way. We don't know who's watching.
All of them. They're always watching. Or at least should act as though somebody's always watching.
Yeah, Walt wouldn't have seen her injuries either, so he wouldn't even be able to put two and two together. He wouldn't know. All right. What y'all want to do?
Well, if we can't tell which one is right from here, I guess we just like start knocking on doors.
That is an option, yes. Yeah, that's probably the only real option we have that's like inconspicuous.
Oh, I know. We can like pretend we're like, I don't know, like people trying to sell something or like trying to
Neighborhood
hurt
watch.
people or something, you know.
Or we could just be the neighborhood watch.
Do you have any good steak knives?
We have steak knives. We have knives.
So many
We
knives.
do have kitchen knives.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But
Maybe that can...
but this ain't that kind of town though. You know, they might think you up to something else. You just come up with a knife. That ain't no case.
Well, are you pointing it at them?
Honestly, what was the other thing people used to sell? Like encyclopedias, right? We could be selling encyclopedias.
No
Walt
one buys,
just does a double take.
no one buys
You
encyclopedias.
know how long
anymore.
ago that was?
There's like I'm old, and even I knew that.
Well, I'm running out of ideas. I didn't have that many to begin with.
I think personally, a neighborhood watch is not a bad idea. People
Walt grins.
breaking into people's cars or something. I don't know.
Just keeping an eye out on the neighborhood. And let's see. Yeah, so I guess we'll do that.
Okay. Then I would need for... Well, who is going to be doing the talking? Or do you all wish to roll separately? Are you going to stick together, split up?
I need to stand in the back, hiding, not talking to anyone. I am very bad at talking to humans.
How about we split up, but I'll take her with me.
First me and the sheriff tonight.
We'll cover more ground.
I'm cool with that.
Makes sense. Let's all try not to die, okay? At least not again.
Yeah, we're gonna be fine.
I mean, if stuff goes wrong, you know, you're gonna save me, Saracen, right?
Of course, I would never leave my Walt behind.
Precious, you gotta keep an eye on the car, okay?
Yes, you might not go well with the steak knives or encyclopedias.
Noted. All right. If you all are going to do this, I need for you to roll your charisma or manipulation and subterfuge. And the group with Vegas will take a -2 dice penalty.
Is that going to be in addition to my obvious predator, where I lose a dice for
Oh,
any
yes.
roll intended
Yes.
to put humans at ease?
Manipulation and
Yes.
subterfuge.
Yes, it
Let's
will.
go.
Because
All right.
you are also very, very low humanity, if I recall.
So how many dice is this minus?
The highest humanity.
Or what's your humanity, Tynesy?
He's having her stand far enough away from him.
Yeah.
It's 4.
It's 4. It's
Sure,
4.
it's negative. Then I'll let it be -3 dice for standing far enough away.
Okay. Right.
You are
So,
walking
sorry,
around with basically a serial killer behind you at all times. That's basically what you're doing.
What about neighborhood watch?
when I said I should not be involved in talking to humans in any way, I meant it. Okay, so what am I rolling with this 3 dice penalty? Manipulation.
But
Wait, am
yeah, well,
I?
you can
you
roll
better
it.
do
You guys can roll separately if you like, or Vegas can
I'm rolling
roll,
separately.
but with the penalty. It's up to you.
All right.
Repeat.
May I add
do
filibuster
you
to
want
my dice pool?
do you want me to roll with the penalty, or each of us roll separately?
Wait, so what are we rolling though? What are the stats?
Manipulation,
Manipulation and
subterfuge.
subterfuge.
I only have 3, and I would be rolling 0 dice or just 1 dice at this point. So
Okay, then let me roll it.
Filibuster will not apply. Yeah.
You are such a. It's the.
I will allow
diabolical,
it
dog.
to because I feel like filibuster it's what it is and what it's supposed to be in the game.
Yes.
Specifically. So I allow you to apply filibuster here.
4
Okay.
successes.
9 dice pool.
You rolled
Let's
4
go.
successes.
Are you sick?
And I spent a willpower.
Yeah, I'm spending one as well because this is bull. I rolled 4 successes out of 9 die. I'm not having it. I'm re-rolling someone else. Okay,
Oh, 4.
re-roll the 3.
4 to 4.
Yeah. Oh, sweet. There we go. So that's 3 more successes. Did I have a 10 in here? No, I didn't. So that is
Okay.
a total.
All right.
Yeah, 7 successes. Okay.
As these two groups, one with having a bit more difficult a time, split up, you all spend the better part of an hour working together, canvassing. You find out about a number of different issues in the neighborhood. There are people, some things have been gone missing, some cars have been broken into. Nothing immediately striking you as concerning. But just as you all are kind of regrouping, you come across a woman. She seems to be maybe 5'6", 5'7" in height. And she is kind of darker skinned. And she does seem to be wearing a kind of hair wrapping that at first looks like it's just a hair wrap. But you notice that it kind of goes just below the hairline and to the point where it's kind of covering up the upper forehead. And she seems to be wearing kind of a long coat with it that seems to be just out of place for someone in this kind of current weather. And as you all are kind of just regrouping, she seems to come out of the third building, look around for a moment, and kind of ducks down and makes her way outside of the neighborhood.
I think we found our person, y'all.
yeah, like totally. I think you're right.
I mean, big guy, you gonna do the thing? You know, I heard you had them smooth moves and you was trying to get in the apartment last time or whatever.
I mean, sure, why not? I think Anush should do it because he's quiet.
I mean, you ain't gonna talk. You gonna like.
I don't want to like startle her. Oh, fine, let me do it.
Y'all know that R&B song? Excuse me, miss. Where you from?
I need for this to stop.
Right, I'll go talk to her. And he'll get ahead of the group.
Okay. You are separating yourself from the rest of the coterie. Some would say that is a wise decision. Are you attempting to follow her? Or are you attempting to kind of cut her off to kind of get in front of her?
Kind of trying to like draw her attention back to him. Ma'am.
Oh. Yes.
Oh, hi. Sorry. I'm part of the neighborhood watch. Uh, People have been saying that like cars have been getting broken into or something. Just wondering if you'd seen anybody suspicious.
No, not really. It does not surprise me. But I have to run though. I don't have much free time.
Oh, you sure? Like, no one at all? Like, people are
You
saying
know,
items are going missing and all sorts of weird stuff. Like, even heard
uh,
about like some people getting hurt.
I'm afraid I can't comment toward any of that really.
Oh, okay. Nothing at all.
No,
While I'm looking at her, does she look human?
I think so. Do you wish to see if she's breathing, perhaps?
Yes.
Roll me a wits and awareness roll.
Okay.
And so your difficulty is going to be 4.
Yeah, if
She
she's a ghoul, then she should be breathing.
seems to be breathing.
Nope.
She looks alive to you. Just look at a glance.
2.
We
I'm
She
not
looks
playing.
we
fine
like
too.
being, we like being alive.
All right. Well,
She looks fine to you.
if you happen to like see anybody weird, will you let us know? Kind of bit concerning.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you, ma'am. I'll turn to head back to the group. Yeah, no, she's gonna have to follow her.
You have
Is there,
to
is there a is there like an alley or just somewhere to like? Is there somewhere where I can like get out of sight for a second?
You could easily enough duck behind a corner.
Hey, Tansy, do you have an iPhone?
Yeah.
I'll just move forward a little bit, like in the lady's direction, and then duck behind a corner for a second to
Before
activate
before
sneaky
Anush
sneaky.
vanishes, I'm going to stick my phone in his pocket.
Oh, okay. Is it turned on like recording or something?
No, he has every intention of finding my iPhone if Anush vanishes entirely.
Well, I hope the ringer is set to silent because otherwise
It
there might be
is.
a problem.
It is. No, he always has his phone on silent.
Smart. Yeah, that's the only way
Make
to
a
have a
note.
cell phone.
All right. All right.
Amber alert.
Um,
Meow, meow, meow.
roll a rouse check. Roll a rouse check if you wish to activate. If you are using obfuscate for
Unseen
this, if not,
passage. Yeah.
then roll me a dexterity. Okay, go for it.
Unseen passage is definitely a rouse check. So let's see.
Mm.
Yep, success. And then
Nice.
also activate silence of death. That one's just to flick it on or off.
And Anosh, what is your hunger at currently?
2.
Okay. All right. You are. How close behind are you going to be following this woman?
I would say that I am probably going to get within about 15 feet.
Okay. Can I have you roll me your wits and obfuscate, please?
Do, 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 do. Okay. That's not the roll I'm looking for. Oh, that's whatever. Let's do this. One success, one fail, one critical success. So, 1, 2. Wait, what's the DC? 6 or
Just how many successes do you have?
6 is a success, right? So,
Mm.
4 successes minus 1, so 3 successes. I'm assuming that the one fail takes away a success. I can't remember.
I think so. Is that what a 1 does in V5? I think so.
Is it like 2
No.
1?
Which would be
Like,
weird.
Or is it
Not
just
not
because-
in V5.
Not in
Okay,
V5.
good.
It's
I
just
think
a
those
it's
two
just a
don't.
failure.
Oh, okay.
okay.
Good.
You have to have 2 1s for it to be bad
Mm-mm.
news. Oh, okay. No?
All right.
Not in
No, that's
V5.
it. Then I don't think it subtracts anymore in this one. I know it used to, but that's fine. So you
So
begin
4 successes,
to
yeah.
you begin to make your way, and you do see that she leaves. She just kind of look around every so often, and you've seen a person who looks paranoid before, and she definitely seems to be paranoid or afraid about something. But as you look around, you don't see anything out of the ordinary. How long will you follow her?
Well, if they're paranoid for a reason. So you keep following.
You follow her for almost 30 minutes before she stops and enters what looks to be like either an out of commissioned subway entrance or some kind of just forgotten, not subway. The name for a thing, the not underground tunnels, sewer underground place. There's a word for that. I can't remember what it is.
Sewer entrance?
But you,
She go like a she go in like a
yes.
manhole cover? Or was it like
No,
a
it's
spillway?
the if you've ever seen the first the Catwoman movie where she's in like the tunnels that leads to like I don't know what those called. We're just gonna call it a sewer for now. I'll Google it later. You see her kind of enter into one of those that seems to open out, facing toward the lake in the
an
distance.
arcade entrance?
And
An
you
underground
see her-
arcade entrance?
Oh, well, I don't know what it's called, but it's the entrance is facing toward the lake, and she seems to step inside. And
Lake
do you
Erie?
follow behind her? Yes.
That seems pretty suspicious. Yeah, he's gonna follow her.
All right. I'm going to need for you to make me a dexterity and stealth check. Because as you enter, you find that this tunnel she stepped into becomes a bit closer together, and there are parts of it that have kind of been torn up or in disarray, and there are a bunch of small things that you could step on if you aren't careful. And you follow her as she begins to step into a series of rooms, almost not quite losing you, but it is clear that you have to be careful where she's going to make sure you get into doors that are closing before they close as she goes in.
No, dog. No,
How the fuck?
dog.
All right. Well, there it goes. No more roll 20.
Spend willpower, dog. It's not too
Yeah.
late.
I mean, might as well. You only spend like 1 willpower per thing, so I mean, you might have 1 success. So
Oh, no.
Up to you. Would
I
you
mean,
like to
he'll
spend
probably
some willpower?
he'd probably spend a willpower at least
Okay.
because he's trying to remain sneaky.
Okay. All right. Reroll up to 3 non-hunger dice.
Mhm.
One more success.
You are close to the required, so I do have an offer for you. You can either play it safe and fall behind her. You will find yourself behind the glass door that she steps through, or you can attempt to force your way inside, but that you will lose your stealth. Your obfuscate will end.
Okay, let's go for it. Oh, I'm
All
out of
right.
drinks.
So, this is what happens. As you follow her, she's entering into what is clearly some kind of underground shelter of some kind. It makes you think of maybe old bomb shelters or something like that, but she's following through a series of doors, and it's clear to you she knows exactly where she's going as if she's tread this path many a time. And as she goes into the final room, the door begins to close, and as you go to kind of slide your way past, the door clips your ankle, and the moment that the door hits you is the moment that your obfuscate falls, and you see her just as she's beginning to kind of remove the wrap on her head and in front of a mirror, and your eyes catch sight of hers, and you see she has a third eye on her forehead.
Oh boy.
And I think that is where we are going to take our break for the evening.
So she's either. Oh,
Hmm.
go ahead. Sorry.
We will be back at 30 after, so it'll be a bit longer. So it'll be 19 minutes. But then we will come back and continue our vampire story.
So she's either the tastiest of treats, or Possibly.
Welcome back, everybody. These people are heathens and should not be given any kind of power or authority over anything. But for some
Hatred.
reason, I have brought them back. But anyway, we're ready to start up again and to see exactly where the rest of the night goes for these people. I'm starting to feel like they are going to commit several crimes, but that's fine. It's fine. Crimes are fine.
It seems
As
like
we
it seems like a pretty negative assumption there. No, I'm not
that's
based in
accurate.
any kind of.
That's accurate. Yeah, that's accurate. It's absolutely accurate.
Mhm.
Absolutely accurate. But as we return, we find as Anosh's obfuscate begins to fade, and you find yourselves locking eyes with this woman as she is removing the
across the
kind of
room.
complicated hair wrap she's done for herself, and you can see she has an eye centered on her forehead.
Am I
The
familiar with that at all?
what's your cult rating?
2.
Nope, never heard of it. Never seen it before.
Oh boy.
All right.
She turns and you see her kind of grab what looks to be like a small kind of blade that is next to this sink she's standing in front of, and she points it toward you. Who are you? What do you want?
Hold on now. No need to be hasty.
Well, who are you and what do you want?
Looking for someone. Apparently, that someone is not you. We thought you might be somebody we were looking for, but it seemed to, I'm assuming, mistaken, as you don't seem to fit the profile, even though you were acting a little suspicious earlier.
You see her pause for a moment as if considering something. Get out of here.
What are you doing down here? This is no place for anyone to live.
None of your business. Just go away.
What's with the eye? That's
Not
cool.
important. Go. Just leave now. And you see her kind of her hand is trembling, but she's pointing this blade towards you. And now that you can see it clear, it's clearly a rusted, looks like half of a pair of scissors.
Listen. No need to be rude. I am sorry if I was maybe a little sneaky and surprised you. It's just, pretend that people don't, take kindly to being followed. So I apologize. You would have probably never known I was here if not for the stupid door that, kind of blew my cover. Darn it. Every time.
Roll manipulation and insight to try and calm the situation down.
If there were ever a time to have Walt in your backpack, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Let's see if it actually rolls the dice in about 10 minutes. 2 successes.
Look, I don't want any problems with you. Just go away. Please.
Now, just out of character, we were following this person because we thought that they were connected or were
Investigating the mind wipes, 10-second things, and yeah, potentially. And homeless guy said they reported someone fitting her description, maybe related to the incidents.
I gotcha. Okay. So you wouldn't mind. I know this is a little probably unorthodox or weird, given us here and me being kind of surprising you like that. You wouldn't happen to know about any strange activity, people's memories getting wiped. Somebody pointed us in your direction, and it, you know, and with the extra eye thing you got going on there, I mean, I just can't help but wonder if maybe they were right, or maybe you know something. Sorry, I don't mean to intrude.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Now leave.
So you don't know anything about any
No, I don't. Go away.
and you don't want to talk about the eye. I mean, I get it. It's quite interesting, although I can understand why you don't want to advertise it. People are weird. They'd probably ask a lot of questions, like me.
Roll manipulation and insight -1 dice.
A 100 dice success, 1 normal dice success.
Okay.
All right. As Anosh is attempting to not have the situation spiral out of control, what are the rest of you doing?
I
I wish
mean,
to parlay.
you gonna be all right on his own?
Well, you don't know.
Well,
Hey.
Walt's asking the
No.
group.
Hey, Tansy, you think you could track my phone?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, pull it out and track. Like, okay, so are we gonna stay here or are we gonna like follow at a safe distance?
I think follow at a safe distance is a good idea.
Can't blow
she
the
didn't.
man's cover.
She didn't seem overly hostile, but you never know.
Yeah, and like we don't, and this is being sneaky, and I don't like want to make him less sneaky if we're too close.
What do you think, Walt?
I think we should do it. Follow at a safe distance. We don't want to blow his cover, but just enough so if you need some backup, we ain't too far away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Walt gets in the car.
Okay. You all are attempting to follow the path laid out before you. Are you driving at a reasonable speed? Or are you trying to do your best to follow behind?
We are following the rules of the road. There's already enough heat.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Stop at the red light. Abide by the speed
Okay.
limit.
Okay. You all are able to do so without any issues.
Unless
You
we're
managed to
Whitney Young.
follow.
Screw that.
You managed to follow the signal for about 30 minutes before the signal goes missing.
I'm like restarting the apps on my phone. I lost him. He like went somewhere.
Where was the last ping?
I point to it.
You,
Where is the last ping?
you see that it is very close to the beach area. It's kind of just between where the beach formally starts and kind of that neighborhood. You see that is kind of a more rundown section, but it just showing you that it's right there.
Yeah, like I guess maybe we park around here and maybe get out and look around.
Yeah, sounds good.
You got it. All right, Precious. We on detail.
All right, I need everyone to make me a wits and awareness roll, please.
Can Precious make one as well?
You see Precious being the only one to notice and starts going,
Precious has stats. That's what...
No.
Wow.
No. You have
No,
nothing
no,
that
no.
a skunk would be able to use to track a person with.
He's got a
He has
nose.
a dice pool of
Ew.
5 for awareness related stats.
You don't have anything that smells like a nosh. You don't have anything that an animal would use to track something.
He really don't. Walt never took anything from a noosh. That is fair. If you want to go by scent based, yeah.
Wah, wah.
Couldn't let her just smell the seat that Anish was sitting on.
I mean, is it still potent enough? I mean, I can.
You don't suffer a 2 dice penalty.
Fine. And then Walt is aspects as well as he searches as well. So let's see. Say wits
2
awareness.
successes. Yep.
All right.
I only have 2.
2 successes, 2
Samesies.
successes.
The cousins are twinning today.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, I can just type in the modifier. Okay, that's 3 successes for Walt, and for Precious, that means that a dice pool of 3. She got 2 successes.
All right, so it takes you all another 30 minutes before you begin to not so much as find where Anash has gone, but you have found something else that is very odd to you. You see an unmarked kind of black van that is just kind of sitting nearby. And as you kind of give it a bit of a wide berth, you see there is a number of people, 4 of them, 3 men and 1 woman, who seem to be looks to be congregating around a entrance into what looks to be like either a sewer or some sort of drainage pipe or something. Do you all wish to do anything when you see this?
Yeah, so it's a van, you said, with three men and 1 woman in front of that same like sort of maintenance entrance.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Um I mean, that's like suspicious, right, y'all? Like that's suspicious.
Sure do.
Can anyone hear what they're saying?
Walt's gonna switch it to hearing, see if he can with his aspects.
Okay. Roll me a wits awareness to see how much you pick up.
All right.
And you can add your heightened senses dice to it.
Sweet. Okay. That's 1. That is that a crit on my hunger die? No, it's
No.
not. Okay, it's 2 successes.
Critically
right.
hungry.
So with 2 successes, you aren't able to pick up the full conversation they're having, but you do get. Oh, we've got 1, probably 2. We can wait here. No, we should go. We should go to them. We don't have time. I don't want anyone to see it.
They're pretty hasty
That's all
about
good.
something. They're talking about hiding something. And they're talking about 1, maybe 2. So maybe Shaston's in there. I don't know if Shaston 1 or 2, but whatever it is, they're about to make a quick move.
Are they like people, or are they just like are they like us? Can you tell? Can you tell?
Walt
Biggest-
probably can't tell, can he?
I don't know. I
They
can't
look
hear their
like
heart. I can't hear their heart from this area.
I mean, they look like us.
Wait, if you can hear their voices, can you hear if they have a heartbeat?
With those 2 successes, was
No.
Walt able to pick that?
No.
All right.
No.
I'm just being fair.
No.
Nah, I can't tell. Can't hear that. Whatever it is, we gotta do something quick.
Well, if they go in the tunnel, we'll have a better chance. They can't exactly run.
You want to slash their tires if they ain't friendly?
Yeah, seems like a good idea.
Walt pulls out the kitchen knife. Phew. All right. I guess we
Walt,
slashing tires.
do you want to handle the car and like Tansy and I'll follow, and then you follow behind us? That way you're not in the path of any fighting.
Walt nods vigorously and heads over to start sabotaging the car.
Roll me a stealth check.
Poor baby.
Dexterity and stealth to try to get to it without getting caught.
There's a dice pool of 5. Here we go.
Yeah, just give them a roll as well.
3 successes. It ain't getting better than that.
You get about halfway there before you see one of the men. He's kind of wearing. You can tell he has an earpiece in one ear, and he's carrying what looks to be like a kind of a large metallic, almost kind of box in his hands. And he looks over at you and he goes, what are you doing? Get out of here. We don't have time for this. We're on official business.
Y'all can't just shake me down, brother. I'm just trying to enjoy the beach in peace, man.
It
Nice
is
young.
late. The beach is closed.
You ain't my grandpa. This ain't no curfew. What you talking about? You ain't even a popo.
You see, he looks at the others for a moment, then looks back at you. Get out of here.
Why y'all try to cause problems? I got my rights. I can be where I want to be.
You aren't allowed to be here this late at night. And I'll
Says who?
leave the law.
Are you telling me you're the law? That's illegal to impersonate a police officer. I know my rights.
Oh, I'm not even sure what you're trying to. Roll manipulation and subterfuge, I guess.
Yes. Yes. And this is filibuster, and you know it.
Sure.
And you know it.
Bill the Buster. Wait, what?
Yeah, that's his skill, one of his skills. So it gets a +1 to that. Willpower. Spending willpower. 1, 2, 3.
Get it, Walt.
Are you serious? 3 successes.
Oh man, the dice said something on that.
Get out of here. I don't feel like taking you in right now, but you need to go. It's not dangerous to be out. Been reports of vandals and other attacks. Just get along.
Fine, whatever. Dang, out here with your rented cop looking self, man. You know, you out here causing problems for people for no reason. Walt says he starts walking away.
So
he's gonna have to like divert from the group so he doesn't divert the group's cover.
That would be wise. So Vegas and Tansy, you do see this happen. What are you going to do?
Can we hear?
You're able
Walt's
to
being
see,
loud.
Yeah, you're able to see what happens to Walt. Mm-hmm.
Can we hear any of the conversation?
Yes.
That's why Walt was talking loud.
We wait until they go in. I've already beat the bricks off a cop once.
All right. It takes some time, but Walt is able to kind of get back and get around and rejoin the group. And you see, as you're waiting and watching, the 4 of them step into the pathway. And you all are left alone.
After they leave, can I go up to that van and can I activate my aura of decay to disintegrate the van?
You don't want humanity anymore, huh?
Try it if you'd like. Roll a rouse check for me.
Yeah, let's do it. All right, come on. Nope, that's 3.
It's one of these nights. Okay. It's just one of those nights.
You get hungrier, but the aura of decay, of death and rot begins to billow out from you. It will take some time to melt the metal and rubber, but other parts begin to decay.
Yeah, I just kind of want to like mess it up. Specifically, like the tires, like put some leaks in it, like try to disintegrate them in some way to make it harder for the van to chase us after we leave.
Okay. It'll be taken care of. You think that by just standing there, you've damaged the car enough that it'll be difficult to move it?
Perfect.
You all would have circled back once he thinks the coast is clear, of course.
Cops.
Like, yeah, apparently they're acting undercover. They're acting real undercover, and they got some sort of crate or something.
That's a bit sus.
So I don't know if they like us but cops or like normal cops.
Hey, Tansy.
Yeah.
Check the van.
Okay. Yeah, I go for like the back of the van and try and open up the back of it.
You are able to open it. You see that there is very little inside of the actual van. There is clearly a section that is kind of back against the wall where there is what you guess would be used to be some kind of manacle or like handcuff, but it has been melted and decayed, so you aren't too sure. There's definitely space where you think there may have been more technology, but it's clearly not there now. So you aren't sure
Oh,
if
no.
this van has been modified or had that stuff removed or what. But it seems like this truck has been very clearly kind of emptied out. And it's now rotting.
So like I don't really know that much about like cop vans other than like from movies, but this doesn't seem like what it seems like in the movies.
Can Walt roll something to see if it seems similar to the van from the encounter they had near
It
their
looks somewhat similar, sure.
Yes, please. It might be them folks that jumped us back at our haven.
Oh my god, now I'm like extra glad I'm ruining this ride.
Says they might be in trouble.
Guys that jumped you at your haven.
Yeah, it was these people that was like half police, half military or something. And they said they wanted to like get us and experiment on us and kill us or something. But we had help then. She was real strong. She was cute too. We got to stay at her house for a little while.
Who was that?
It's been a time here, and we're gonna have time to catch up on all of this eventually.
Okay, so I can go beat their asses, right?
Oh yeah, no,
Absolutely.
Perfect.
Make sure you use them knuckles I gave.
Got it. I'm gonna rouse for a couple things as I'm heading down that pathway. And I got hungrier by one. Damn it. But I activated prowess and toughness.
True. If they human, eat them.
Nice. Yeah,
That's what a
hunger
plan
is growing. Are you attempting to stealth after them?
Yeah, we'll try. We'll try and be a little sneaky.
Okay. Roll dexterity and stealth.
Would my specialty of blending in apply?
No.
Figured I'd ask.
That's more for hiding in crowds of people.
3 success.
Noted.
I got one success on my one die I got to roll, so I'm considering this a victory.
You're also rotting everything you walk by as you do it, so it's not very stealthy.
I mean, that's just looking at it in a negative way.
Sure, it's perspective. What about
Trying to
Walt?
keep it
What are you up to?
light and breezy.
He said, what's Walt gonna do?
Is Walt stealthy?
Walt is waiting back at the car, out of sight, trying to avoid the fight like they talked about.
All right. Then as The two of you make your way in after these mysterious people. Anosh, Anosh. There is something I need for you to do. Well, first off, roll me a wits awareness roll. See if you notice
Okay.
anything is off.
I need you to die, Mr. Bond.
Not yet. It's too early for that.
Got to keep things interesting. What do we got? Roll 20. Oh, 3 successes. So 2 and a 10, but that doesn't matter.
Okay. As you are talking, you notice the door behind you seems to open slightly.
Still looking at the at my new friend. Are you expecting company?
What are you talking about? Just
Someone's coming.
what do you mean someone's coming?
Is there any
I need-
reaction to the conversation?
I need you to roll me a wits and resolve roll, please.
Oh boy.
Well,
Fell off the buggy.
that's a good thing. I just got another point of resolve.
I'm gonna have them spend a point of willpower.
What's that?
Rerolling. Oh boy.
Nothing.
Now you spend the willpower after the roll, right?
Yep.
Okay, so that roll didn't go very good. Let's see. Now, if my roll goes
Nothing.
any good, 2 success on a hunger die and 1 success on a normal die. Let's see. I may also spend.
I'll
What's
roll
that?
for her as well. She might notice something. Oh, okay. How did you roll? Did you re-roll?
You know what? Yeah, I'll reroll 2 of the dice. One more success, so 4 successes.
I have 4 successes, and this is important. However, in this game, ties go to the acting person. So, what happens is as you are questioning this person, you see an object come flying into the room. It launches into the wall opposite you, bounces off, and then land at your feet. And as you look at it, you realize it's this kind of almost spherical container.
It's a
And
flashbang.
you look down at it, and it explodes into a shower of blinding light, an incredibly loud noise. Now, because you technically, well, no, I guess you lost. You are unable to see for a round. You're unable to see. So, as you were doing this, I need for you to make me a dexterity and athletics roll to avoid your attacks with a -2 modifier for not being able to see.
Ree hates us. Ree really
Oh,
hates
jeez.
us.
What? It's just one attack. Not my fault you guys keep splitting up. You guys keep doing that. That's your decision.
Split the party.
We're
5
nearby. What
successes.
you mean? It's a stealth mission. Like
5 successes. They're all 10s. Well, no, wait, sorry. 3 of them are 10s.
Oh,
Not
good
that it
news.
matters.
Actually, it's more than 5 successes. That would be 4.
Oh, yeah, because if you get 2 10s,
7
it counts as
successes.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's 7 successes. So good news, and bad news. Good news, you succeed the roll. Bad news, it is a messy critical. So
So when I'm dodging, do I accidentally kill my attacker?
no. As this, you are overwhelmed with this fear, and the beast manages to take over for just a moment. And as this happens, you just start to throw things out of the way. And as you do so, you feel yourself slam into something.
Oh, I killed the
And
salubri.
what is Anash's hunger at the moment?
That's it too.
Still at 2. Good. The sweetest smell begins to fill your nose, and you can feel the beast beginning to push against the cage inside of you, attempting to fully take over. But you're able to hold it back. You can feel the blood inside you calling to you to consume, but you manage to hold back. I need for you to roll. Actually, we don't do initiative here. What would you like to do? You are still blinded. You are aware that you are being attacked by something, but you aren't sure who or what. And there's currently someone bleeding nearby.
Well, I feel like the first thing you would probably do just instinctively would be draw his sword. And I don't know that and maybe well, no, heightened senses is active automatically anyway. I'm guessing my ears are probably still ringing.
Mm-hmm. You'd be in a lot of pain if you had heightened senses up at that time.
Well, heightened senses for hearing anyway, right? Or just I
Be,
guess
be in a
anything
lot of pain.
really. Well, not maybe not
Be in a
smell.
lot of pain. Mm-hmm.
Maybe not smell. If I was trying to activate heightened senses now, would that have any effect?
Now you could activate it to make up by. You wouldn't be able to help your eyesight, but you could help your hearing. Go around that, or maybe smell.
Yeah, I figured he would probably be trying to like see if if the hearing is kind of fucked, um, he might be like he might switch to smell to try and like see if he can smell out something. Obviously he smells whatever good smelling stuff that is, but something tells him that that's not what came to party. Uh, he feels like it may be something else. Is he able to pick out any other smells besides, I guess, the sweet smell of tasty salubri?
That's all.
Well, do I know what direction the attack came from that I just dodged?
You think so? There's only one entrance here, but you think you don't. At least generally where it is.
Despite being unable to see and kind of disoriented from the recent turn of events. Not necessarily trying to kill our friend, but don't really have a whole lot of options right now. Gotta dying myself is not necessarily productive either.
It's up to you, dog. That's a tough situation.
So I think Anush would kind of instinctively just react and try to attack in the direction that he would think the attack or the attacker had come from.
Okay, roll me dexterity and uh melee. Yeah, melee for this kind of a sword. -1 dice. You are compensating for your lack of senses with another one, so I will reduce the penalty a bit.
Oh, good. And now we, of course, roll much higher with 2 successes.
Okay. All right, you are swinging about. You don't feel yourself connect with anything, though. Your opponent is going to take an action.
Of course.
Let's see. That's 2. Could you roll me dexterity and athletics, please?
Sure. Are we still -2 dice?
-1 dice.
Okay.
And your heightened senses for smell is going to help mitigate your Yeah, your situation.
I can smell something. Two tens. So what's that? 3 then?
No tens. That would be 4. He's going
4. Okay.
to spend a point of willpower. Oof.
This bitch.
Unfortunately, ties go to the acting participant. So, as you are attempting to move around, you feel something kind of stab into you in the center of your chest. And have I used this kind of weapon before? So I'm just going to Google this real quick. 1 second. Nope. Nope, not those. Those are too extreme. I need for you to make let's see. You would take total of, okay, so you need to give me composure and resolve roll.
Okay.
And you need 2 successes.
All right. Any penalties?
For this roll, no.
Not for this one. 3 successes.
You feel a sudden burst of electricity filling your muscles, and for a moment,
It's got a stun
previously
baton.
dead muscles come alive, but you're able to use the vitae to kind of wrestle control back.
This
And
fucking
you
guy.
begin to blink, and your vision slowly comes back, and you can see there are at least 2 people in this room across from you. You're kind of blurry, but one of them seems to be pulling out what looks to be like a black baton, except for you see they kind of grab the top of it and they twist and remove it, and you can see a long black blade is there where previously the kind of blunt end of the baton had been. And you see the second person is holding what looks to be like a gun, though it has these kind of long metal wires coming from it.
Mhm.
Don't know if Anasha's seen a taser before, but whatever. And at this point, Vegas and Tansy, you hear an explosion. What sounds like a kind of a snarl, and then a series of what can only be described as a very upset person attacking another upset person in a dark underground maze of caverns. It's very specific sound, but that's what you hear. What would you like to do?
I definitely want to turn on toughness.
That was funny.
I failed that rouse check.
Join me in toughness.
Yeah.
Everybody gonna eat now. Oh boy.
Mhm. Yep, I am.
You see Walt coming around that corner.
That's for sure.
He's he wishes.
But yeah, I'm gonna run on in.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question for the 2 of you. What is your hunger at the moment?
3.
3.
Yep.
Fortunate.
Twinsies.
That
All
hunger.
right. You all are abandoning stealth, I take it?
Oh no, I'm still keeping my stealth roll.
Okay. Moving stealthy will have you moving a bit slower, to be clear. So that is a decision. But well, unfortunately for you, Tansy, you aren't very good at stealth regardless. So you are able to move freely as the walls around you begin to rot away. You manage to make your own path almost through some of the crumbling parts of this structure, and you find there is a room. There are 3 people who had their backs toward you, but as you appear, they seem to turn toward you. At their feet, they seem to have this kind of largish, what looks to be like a kind of an unfolded box. Inside, you can see there are some things. You have never seen them before. There is what looks to be like 2 canisters, about palm sized, and then one that is a bit smaller. And then they seem to be holding what looks to be like 2 handguns, one each. And the third person turns toward you and he goes, "What in the? Is there anything you'd like to do?" As you see this,
Um, I only see these three people, right? I don't see anyone else.
you see there is. You can tell there's a door on the opposite side of them, but you cannot see inside that room.
Yeah. So I think seeing this guy, I want to walk up to him, walk up to the box, and take one of the handguns out and try to point it at him.
So they are holding the handguns, but there are two thing. There are three. Basically, there. Well, what would you say grenades? You guys are old enough, young enough to know what a grenade is. There looks to be like three grenades of various types inside of the thing, but the two people are holding the guns.
Oh, okay, I thought there were handguns in the box. I'm sorry, I misunderstood.
I wasn't very clear.
No, that's all right. Yeah, in that case, because I don't trust those grenades. Listen, whatever they're paying you, I could probably double it.
Wasn't expecting that. Roll either manipulation or charisma plus persuasion.
That's beautiful.
Manipulation. Let's see. So those are my 2, 3. Persuasion. All right, that's 2 more for me. Oh wait, do I have to subtract? Because I'm not trying to put them at ease. Am I trying to put them at ease?
I will say your negatives to working. You're trying to convince them to do something without intimidation. So I'm going to say your penalties will apply.
All right.
Well,
all right.
no, I'll be next. I'll split the situation for you. You will not suffer the penalty from the hunting one, but you will suffer the humanity penalty.
Okay, so that's still
2 dice.
that's minus 2 dice.
Yep.
All right. All right, so let's re-roll that. Yeah. Well, oh no, that's 2 successes, which on 3 dice, I'm not going to be mad at.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
You see one of them, the woman, pauses for a moment, but the other man, the one that has not fired his gun, turns toward you. And I need for you to make me a dexterity and athletics roll. Minus 2 dice, please.
Packing
I
heat.
don't,
You can't
I
go
don't think
below
you have.
1.
Well, that sounds like a problem for you.
Trying to think, but toughness is going to help me out here, right?
Yes.
Oh, a
Actually.
success. 1 die, 1 success. That's a 7.
All right, roll me a composure and resolve roll.
Okay, this. All right, still
You
rolling.
need 1 success.
Hunger. You said composure and resolve.
You just need 1 success.
All right. Just making sure I had it right because my resolve. Oh, okay. Oh, I crit. Okay, so that's 1, 2. So that's 4, 5, 6. 6 successes.
Nice.
You feel a pulse of electricity into your body, but your muscles have long since abandoned the need for electricity, and you are able to reject it almost effortlessly. All right. So Vegas, what do you want to do? You've seen all of this happen. The attempts to be diplomatic. The walls are slowly rotting.
We're going the opposite of diplomatic. I'm just gonna punch one of them in the face.
Roll strength and roll.
I'm hungry and I'm violent. Let's go.
And my
Who are you
potence-
attacking? You see 2 men and a woman.
Who's closest to me?
Probably one of the men.
Whoever is closer. And I get my prowess because I'm using prowess.
They would like to not get hit, so they're going to spend some willpower.
Hmm.
Cool. That's nice.
Cool.
Do the knuckles do anything in
Just-
this instance?
Do
They have
not
a-
add prowess to the attack roll. I believe prowess only goes to the damage roll.
Prowess adds to
I
any
believe.
strength rolls.
Does it add to punching rolls? Hold on.
It says all strength rolls.
Hold on. I have questions.
That is
It
what it
says
Yeah.
when activated, add your potence rating to all strength tests.
I think my version of the book says to when added, add potence rating to the user's unarmed damage value as well as the feats of strength, and add half their potence ratings round up to their melee damage. Spine old.
Do you want us to win
Feats-
anything, dog?
Feats of
Add it this
strength.
time. I will look it up later. Go ahead. Add it this time. I'll confirm later.
And just so you know, lethal body is active and it is
Fine.
applying.
I assumed. I assumed as much.
6 with a methy crit.
Punch your head off.
Plus with my lore sheet, I get a +1 to damage margin, and plus the brass knuckles add +1.
Yeah.
So you rolled 6 total. Okay,
Mhm.
minus 3. One, two. Jeez, that might be enough to kill a person. We're just gonna go ahead and say they only had 5 health. I hadn't really thought that would be important to just
It's
now.
gone.
Like, yeah, it's fine. Yeah. So how do you do this?
I'm just gonna straight in the face.
Sure. So you would this be in violation of humanity? Because you punch your fist almost through this person's face.
My
What are
one
your
of my
tenets?
convictions is never let anyone disrespect you.
It does not help. They did not disrespect you in any way.
They attacked family.
They're disrespecting me by attacking my family.
It attacks family, dog. That is epitome of disrespect.
Also, I mean,
we go back to the Will
people-
Smith tapes. We
killing
go
people
back to the
doesn't
Will
necessarily automatically.
I will say,
are you gonna change your
this
stance now?
killing
what you're
people
saying?
does
Vegas
not automatically
doesn't care about
cause-
killing people.
And I will say, I want to say crushing someone's face with your fist is a
Someone's
particularly
back in the corner,
inhuman
dog.
way of killing someone, but I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
He's just gonna
I mean,
turn
she
and
got
look at
caught-
the other two and go, drop the weapons or you're gonna meet your friend's fate.
Vegas just got caught up in the moment, you know.
All right, Anosh, well, what would you like to do?
Well, I've still got these 2 assholes to deal with. I guess first things first. Probably will yeah, I think you said one of them's pulling out a knife or a blade or something from their little stun baton.
Yes, that's what it looks like. It looks kind of like a sword.
That's rude. I guess I'll activate Hidden Blade against them, and I guess I'll roll a rouse check here. Let's see if it. Let's see here.
Well,
All right. I think the first one was the one that I rolled, so it'd be. I got hungrier.
what's your hunger? Your hunger's at 3.
3.
You guys are always so lucky. God
Getting
dang it.
thirsty.
You are. All right, now what is the roll for Hidden Blade?
Wits plus obfuscate?
What's the
Wits plus obfuscate. So, thought I had. Oh wait, here it is. Yeah, there we go.
2?
Oh, so sorry.
Roll
So wits plus
for.
obfuscate versus wits plus awareness.
All right, roll it for me.
I did. I got 2 successes, and I think I'm actually going to spend a willpower to reroll 3 of those.
I can roll out 2 of them.
Oh, only 2. Wait.
Yeah, because you have 4 normal dice, and then you got 2 successes. So unless you
No,
wanted to reroll one of your successes,
I have 6 normal dice. Wits plus the obfuscates 6.
you have 4 dots
Why
of
did it roll?
obfuscate.
Yeah, why did
Yeah, you
it
have
say it
2
only
dots
rolled?
of you have 2 dots of wit and 4 dots
Right.
of obfuscate.
Yeah, so it rolls both of those together, so you have 6 total dice.
Yeah, and you have 3 dice of hunger, so you would only have.
Oh, so you can't reroll any
you
of the
can't
ones
reroll
that are
hunger
hunger. I
You
dice.
can't
gotcha.
reroll hunger.
Okay.
No.
All right. Well, then
You
I
can
guess
only
we'll just
reroll
drop
normal.
off the other success then, because that was the third
Sure.
dice.
So unfortunately, he rolled 4 successes. The
Of course he
humans are
did.
these are professionals here. But so you will be unable to add the
It's fine.
benefits of that power, but you can roll to attack if you like.
Oh yeah, we're
Or
still
you can
gonna
give up.
obviously roll to attack. So yeah, let's roll to attack then. Now that everything is kind of back, we'll roll to attack the sword guy. So yeah. Let's see if it's any nicer to me with this roll. Probably not, but hey, you can hope, right? Hopes
Put
and
some
dreams.
respect on these mortals, dog.
I mean, it has nothing to do with the mortals. It has to do with roll 20 being like we're gonna give you crap rolls.
Will
So
you roll?
4.
Will you re-roll on your dice?
Well, getting low on willpower. But I mean, it is a sticky situation, right? So
Actions and consequences.
we can reroll 3 of the normal successes since I have 5 dice there. And
Yep, 3 of the normal ones.
actually reroll 3 this time, right? Well, that's 2 more successes, so 6 total.
Go.
6 versus 5. You do win. I don't know what the damage modifier is on your particular blade.
Yeah, I had
But it'll do
written
1
on
or
it here
2
somewhere. The hell, I had the damn thing written down here. What? Goddamn.
I would just say it's 2. I think it's 2 for most normal sized blades. So we'll say it's 2. I think that's what the machete is.
Machete. Machete. No damn machete.
Well, I'm sorry, the book doesn't list off.
Ain't no goddamn machete.
Shout out to Danny Trejo.
I don't think you're carrying around a broadsword everywhere you go. So we'll go with the +2. We'll go with the +2.
Really
so it'll be a total of 3 damage as he's coming toward you. You manage to duck in and cut a slash across just below where the rib cage is, and he's forced to kind of back off and hold on to the now bleeding wound as your beasts begin to rile inside you, begging, pushing to come free.
Yeah, well, I got 2 assholes to deal with, so can't eat before dinner's ready, right?
Vegas, I need you to do me a favor. Roll your strength and intimidation, please. Let's see what's going to happen next.
Does my lore sheet apply? Because I can get 2 bonus dice to intimidate mortals.
Sure. That's fine.
I'm going to spend another point of willpower. Four.
That's going to be enough. You see the woman kind of looks at you and then looks at the box they'd been carrying with them, and she reaches down and she pulls out one of the larger kind of spherical objects, and she goes, fuck this. And she twists it, drops it, and begins to run away.
Oh no, she's not
I
going anywhere. I'm
need-
going after her.
I need all of you. Actually, I've never been in this situation before, so I'm kind of excited to see how this works. Oh, there's just no role for this. It just happens.
Okay.
Oh, roll your composure. Just no, roll your unspent willpower. So it's weird that you roll just composure for that. 'Cause,
No
succeed on a
successes.
composure
Oh
test.
boy.
Well, that's not good. Now I'm going to give her only a few dice since she's not actually trying to hit you. She's trying to escape with it. Where she really wants to escape.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 successes. All right.
Anash, well, Anash, you're in the room. So I will say make a composure roll, but add 2 dice. I make a willpower roll, but add 2 dice. And this is unspent willpower.
Gotcha. Dun, dun, dun. And you said add 2 dice?
Mm-hmm.
Dun, dun, dun. Nope. Wait, I didn't roll. Okay, I did roll all of them. Okay.
All right, so Vegas and Anash have failed, if I am correct on this, which means that only Tansy has an option here. So as this woman turns and leaves, Vegas, you attempt to chase after her, but this device she has used explodes, and for a single moment, the three of you see something you had never thought you'd see again. For just a moment, it's as if the sun has arrived in this small chamber. And Anash in Vegas, you experience a terror you have never felt before. Your blood roils as you focus only on escape. Tansy, I have a devil's bargain for you. You manage to keep your wits about you, and you could attempt to protect your companions from this bomb by throwing yourself on top of it. But you figure it is going to be incredibly painful and destructive for you to do it. You will be throwing yourself on the proverbial grenade.
And if I don't do it, can I chase an attack?
You could attempt to, sure. You could attempt to chase after her.
I gotta look real carefully at.
Use these items for a long time.
Well, I was trying to make sure that leaving in this situation wouldn't violate any of those submerged directives. And I'm not manipulating or taking advantage of Walt here.
Walt is safe as far as you know.
Would Tans do this for me? Okay, here's the problem. I love you all. I don't think Tansy's throwing herself.
Wonderful start
Self-preservation
to this
is a
conversation.
strong
I
instinct.
don't blame you. I understand.
Wonderful
I
start
understand.
to starting message. Wonderful starting message. Wonderful starting message.
I just want you to know that I really
love you guys so much.
So Pansy is going to, she just got shocked with that taser that she shook off, and then, go from shaking off the taser to this, the starting of this blinding light coming at her. And she is going to, try to jump at and attack the lady that's trying to run away, the one that just threw this sunlight grenade.
She is going to attempt to avoid you.
Is there any damage to the grenade because of the
Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Oh,
we're
boy.
getting there. Don't worry, we're getting there. We're getting there. The answer is yes. How many did you roll?
Wait, what am I rolling?
What's your attack? How are you attacking her?
I'm attacking. I mean, I guess I just kind of wanted to between the. Well, yeah, you know what? I want to. I guess to sort of explain what I want to do, I want to run and leap at her and get my hands on her and turn on my necrotic plague and try to give them this disease while I still have my aura of decay on.
Oh boy. Now, if I remember for the necrotic plague, you have to physically hit them.
Yeah, I have to be touching them.
Oh,
So I know this is
playing
a series of actions.
We're playing a game. Okay. All right. Okay, this is creative. First, roll, I will say, a strength and brawl check just to grab them.
Okay, yeah. All right, strength and brawl. This is gonna end super well. So that's nothing. And oh, that's 2. That's a hunger die. You two play decently. All right, that's 2 successes. All right, that's 2 successes on the strength brawl.
Do you have any willpower?
I only have 2 dice.
Like you attempt to rush after her, and you are hell bent on catching her. But clearly, her desire to live is more powerful than your desire to catch up, as she is able to avoid you. As you reach for her neck, and she just kind of drops down. It is everything. Lots of things are happening at the moment. Honestly, things are rotting. Lots of stuff are happening. Kindred are screaming. This is a very chaotic situation. Now, for my kindred who have just met the sun, including TNC since you're in the room still, you all will take your bane severity and aggravated damage. And then this will continue each round that you are in this area. So it'll take you it'll take you 1 round to get out, unless you continue attempting to attack someone or fight with someone, in which case it'll take you longer. So it's up to you.
2. So that's.
So is this grenade going off just in the room that I was in?
It's in the hallway, so you can. I would say since the nausea's technically in the room and not in that hallway, you can hide in the room you're in, kind of like bunker down, like behind a wall, if you'd like. Or you could run.
I still got 2 of the people in here, one of which is injured and the other one who just has a gun, right?
No, one is injured, one Vegas punched in the face, one is running away.
Okay. Well,
there's the sword person. No.
Is the sword person.
There's 4 people.
Too busy grabbing it there.
Oh, no, there's one more person. Oops, I forgot to give someone a turn. They'll get a turn next time.
Is it the lady with the scissors?
She has not done anything. No, actually, hold on. We'll see. Maybe.
I figured they wouldn't just stand there. Like
she has
you play innocent
managed.
As long as
she's managed to knock someone to the ground. We'll say.
I think she was being hunted.
Yeah, she has managed to. She's kind of in the middle of a wrestling match with the other person when the light happened, and you can see it begin to kind of burn along her back as this is happening, and she is beginning to lose her battle.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Wait, so am I in the hallway or in the room with Anush?
Hallway. Vegas is in the hallway. Yes, that was my mistake.
Didn't I
Vegas, you
punch the
hit
person
someone
in the
in
room?
the hallway. You hit
Okay.
someone in the
Okay.
hallway. So there was sword. I forgot someone. That was my mistake. So there was swordsman person and Nosh was fighting. There was the person that shot a Nosh with the taser. And then there was the person that Vegas punched in the face outside. And then there was the woman outside. The woman has ran away. The Vegas punched is dead. And now the taser person is rolling around on the floor wrestling with the mysterious woman.
Would it be safer for me to go in the room out of the hallway where the sun is?
Try it. I would say logically you would, but you'd have to spend a point of willpower to control yourself in frenzy.
Well,
You're
aren't I
effectively in a
fleeing
fear
in the
frenzy.
in the safest direction anyhow?
You are trying to get out of the under. Well,
I'm trying to get away
no,
from the sun.
you're trying to get out from this area, which means you're trying to get back outside as quickly as possible.
Okay, then I'm just gonna go that way. Which I figure is gonna put me in the place of the woman anyhow, because I was already heading after her.
Maybe it'll work that way. Maybe it won't. You don't know.
Well, that's
She
where
is
he's
very
going then.
intent to run away. She is. She
And
really would like to not be with you all anymore.
Gee, I
He
don't know
started
why.
it.
Oh
He
my
said it
Hey,
got
hey,
out.
we didn't bring these people here, all right?
that's where I'm going
Okay.
then. I figure if I can get my
Okay.
hands on her, she can't get away if Tansy damaged the car.
All right. So you all took
mean-
your aggravated damage.
I mean, if
You all
Anash is
tear-
feeling has enough wits about him despite the panic, he'd probably, given his rising hunger level, try to grab the one that's not wrestling with the lady, which I think is the one that got cut, right? Or is she wrestling with the one with the gun? Because there was like
Yeah,
two
she
people
is
in the room.
wrestling. She's wrestling with the healthy one, person.
Okay, so
The
she's
injured
wrestling
one
with
is the
that
one
one.
that attacked you.
Okay, so I would probably try to go after the one that attacked me again, and get a snack. Shit, I have to incapacitate. If I kill them, I can't snack on them, can I? The snack on them before they die.
I
Well, I
will
guess
say
they
you could consume. You'd have to do it right after,
Right.
in the period before they are considered corpses for like baggers. But yeah, I would say if you do it immediately, you could do it. You could feed without penalty.
Okay, well then he would probably try to finish him off, and get out of the way, or like try to push him with an attack in a direction. Like basically try to attack. It's going to cause him to move in a direction that's away from the door or the light flying through the doorway, right?
Okay. Are you trying to cut him with your sword or like grab him?
No, I cut him with my sword, and it'd be
Okay.
out, and then can worry about eating after that.
Dexterity melee minus 1 dice to represent the added difficulty of trying to maneuver him away from the sun that is currently happening.
Here
outside.
comes the sun. Do, do, do. Watch, this is gonna be. Of course, 3 successes. Well, 2 10s, so technically 4 or 5 successes.
That is a lot of successes.
A lot more than last time.
I'll say that's going to be enough to just
Actually,
to
no,
kill this person.
The same
That'll
as
be enough to
last
kill.
time.
That will be enough to kill this person. You were
Okay.
able to slash into him.
All right. Well, in that case, I'm gonna follow him in the direction away from the blinding light and try to have a snack because I am very hungry.
Okay.
And I feel like that would be the logical next kind of reaction given the situation before trying to go after anybody else, since the other party's busy at the moment.
Your hunger is at 3, I believe. I don't think anything that this would prompt any kind of frenzy. So you could do that. I will say you cut him. You could. I'm gonna say you won't be able to reduce your hunger to 0 since
Sure.
you cut him with the cut, but you can get it down to 1. Let's say that the cut is what killed him, not the not defeating, but you can go down to 1.
Dun, 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 dun. Wow. And I guess that's the end of my turn.
That would be the end of your turn. Vegas, you are currently panicked, running away from the burning sunlight. If you want to do anything besides running away, it will kind of point of power, though.
Have I come across that woman?
You are both running in the same direction. She's a bit ahead of you since she started before you, but you're running together, not together, but in the same direction.
I'm in frenzy, right?
Yes, terror frenzy.
Could I ride the wave?
Sure.
That's what I'll do. Just going with it.
All right. Vegas is running like a mad person. Tansy, what would you like to do?
Okay, so Vegas is running off of the woman that I tried to take down and failed, right? Is that what's happening?
That is correct.
Cool. Can I turn back around to the human that's on top of the salubri that we were stalking? Like, can I go back to her? I would like to turn back around after my failed leap and try to pounce, and she escaped. I want to turn back around, see the two of them scuffling, and from behind, I want to, same thing as Anush, try to make that predator roll and attack her on top and take her down and feed off of her.
Wait, so the person that's wrestling with the woman is a guy. Are you attacking
the guy,
the guy or the her?
Okay,
Yeah,
I want the
all
guy.
right, make sure.
The guy that's wrestling with our salubri friend.
You
I
would
want
like to feed. Is this
yeah, I want to pounce on his back and attempt to feed.
I will say he's not really in a position to defend against you at the moment,
Mhm.
so you could do so.
Maybe
you
a
like-
slight disadvantage.
Would you like to take everything from him?
We're here. I want him dead anyway. Yes, I would.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, you dig your fangs and you hear him scream in pain, but it sounds so distant as you indulge and you let the beast consume its fill. And for the first time at Tansy, the beast is quiet and satiated.
Yeah, dragging my face up on his limp neck, I'm going to say, it's been so long since that asshole's been out of my head.
All right. You have a corpse. You are still rotting everything in the room. This other woman that you see is kind of looking at you with a mixture of fear, confusion, and astonishment. You can see that now a part of her back seems to be this kind of nasty black and burned color. All right. Well, so what we will say is we're going to do a bit of a 2 rounds and out kind of situation here. So I believe Vegas is still focusing on escape. Is that correct?
Unless he can catch up to her.
You can attempt it. You will have to make a roll to like grab hold, but you will have to spend the willpower to control yourself during the frenzy. But you can definitely go for it.
Well, it's not like she can go anywhere anyhow. The truck's done, so he'll just wait until he gets out.
All right. So, okay. All right. So this is what is going to happen.
We'll
Vegas
leave this in here for
and
Ree for later.
Vegas and Walt. You see, Walt, you see this woman come rushing out of this entrance. But she seems to be covered in kind of dirt. Part of her clothing is torn, and you see her make her way to the truck. Do you wish to do anything?
Nope.
Okay.
He's gonna ready a knife just in case. He's keeping it hidden.
Sure. You see her rip open the door and climb into the front seat and slam it shut. About a moment later, you see a visibly panicked Vegas come running out. You can see their form is kind of hunched over, almost animalistic, as they kind of reach out. You see them kind of look around, and you've seen what a panicked animal looks like, and that is what Vegas resembles. You see them beginning to breathe a little slower, a little calmer. Is there anything you want to do?
Nope. Because Walt's thinking like Vegas is huge. There's no way I can stop him. And if this lady is part of the dangerous people, there's nothing I can do against her either. I'm here if they need me. I'm sure someone's gonna realize that. He's at the ready, but he's not gonna be proactive about this. He thinks he'll do more
Okay.
harm than good.
All right. Vegas. It takes a moment. It's almost as if you have been in a dream up until now as you look around and you find yourself back in control. The beast still present, still pressing, but subdued for the moment. What would you like to do?
Is it apparent that I know she's in the vehicle?
You could guess. It's not hard.
I'm gonna go to the driver's side and yank the door open.
Can I have you roll me a dexterity and athletics check, please?
Knock, knock.
2 successes.
Ooh, jeez. I'm gonna give her one more dice because this scenario is very hard to miss. I don't
It's
have enough dice. I
happening.
do. It's very hard. It's very hard for her to miss this particular situation. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, miss what? No.
So, as you reach, pulling on the power of your blood, you rip the door off and you find her almost sitting basically with her back towards the center console, holding what looks to be like a pump shotgun in her hand. And as soon as she sees you, she fires.
Oh
And
no.
She's Sarah Connor. Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
I will allow you to roll a dexterity and athletics check to attempt to avoid getting shit in the face with a shotgun, because those are
Yeah.
typically rather painful.
Aggravated damage.
I was about to say, is that gonna do aggravated?
No, this is not Theo Bell. This is not a Dragon's Breath shotgun.
Doesn't have to
Okay.
be.
Oh, then
12
fuck
gauge
it. I'll
shotgun does
I'll
ag.
just take it.
Not this one. Not this one. Regular shotguns do regular superficial damage.
Fuck it, I'll take it. I have toughness up.
You want you are you
I
sure about
I am going with the fact that I have the sadist flaw and he wants to make her suffer
I could have sworn I saw the shotgun listed in there.
and
It's
terrorize
+0 damage.
her.
It's +0 damage because it did aggravated. But I see it
that is
listed
a specific
differently here.
type. That is a specific type of ammo. That's Dragon's Breath. So you all right? This I just want everyone to be aware that this was not my decision. It was theirs. So that is 7 successes on the attack, +4 from the weapon, and I believe it's 5. It's superficial damage halved and then rounded
Plus my
down.
toughness. Plus my
So you do
toughness
have,
on top of that.
you do have toughness. So 11 superficial damage. How many points of toughness do you have? I mean, of fortitude do you have?
2.
All right, so it goes down to 9 and then gets halved down to 4 total as this gun hits you in the center of your chest. How much health do you still have?
My health track in total, I have 8 in my health track total.
Does that count the aggravated damage you
No,
took
I
earlier?
have two. I have two ag already. I think I should have 2 boxes unchecked.
Okay. Well, all right then. Mark that total on your sheet. I will. I don't think getting shot with a shotgun will. Just roll me a straight up strength check to see if you could just not get knocked on your ass from getting hit with a shotgun.
Does my prowess apply to a strength test?
Not the Jason Voorhees.
I don't.
You know it does.
So.
It
Don't
says
think-
tests of strength.
But there is a separate power explicitly
That is
for
by
this,
definition a
There
test
is
of
a
strength.
separate power. There is a
No,
separate power. Yes, there is a fortitude potence power called obdurate that does this exact thing.
That's not in V5.
It is in V5. It is 100%
Let me look.
V5.
Let me look.
It's 100% V5.
Let's see. Obdurate, is that what we're looking for?
Yeah.
It is obdurate. It is the official power. It is by showing up the physical, it is a fortitude potence power. It is kindred may maintain steady footing when struck by a massive force. There is a explicit power for
Yeah,
this.
that's
in
from
V5.
Winter's Teeth, the comic.
It's still V5. It's the V5 game.
Yeah,
So
but
I
it's
will- I
not
will-
in, released in one of the books, so I don't have.
It's one of the books. It's
And I had to look it up because it's not in one of the core books.
I'm going to rule that since there is a power that is explicitly for this, it's not. You can't use
Fine.
prowess.
He wants
for
people
it.
to fail.
It
See,
is-
y'all see
It is
here.
One success.
explicit. It is an explicit. All right, I'm good. Yeah, that's not gonna. Do you have willpower? You need 2 successes for this. Do you have willpower? Like it is a.
2 successes.
All right.
There you go.
It does it. You get hit, and you can feel the skin and muscles on your chest begin to rip apart, and it hurts. But you are able to maintain your position.
I want to drain her dry.
All right, Rick, be a strength and roll to grab her.
Said-
She is not.
told her not to
going
make me
let
angry.
you. She is not going to let you do this.
7 with a messy crit.
No means no.
All right, she's gonna roll to not have this happen. Ain't no way.
The
Well,
spirit of
so
the salubri takes over
she
Vegas.
rolled 7 6. He rolled 7 dice and only 1 success.
Yeah. 7 with a messy crit.
All right. Well, I don't feel like looking up consequences for the messy crit here, so I'll let you have it. And I don't think any of your things will violate draining someone dry, so you are able to do so.
Cool.
So this night ends as Vegas begins to rip the life out of a mortal. The blood finally quiets the beast in your mind, Vegas, and you experience true peace for the first time in a long, long time. Walt, you are watching as this mortal is completely drained. How do you feel?
Shocked, but it's not the first time he saw someone die in front of him. Especially hanging out with these guys.
I will, in this case, your firmer predator type does make you feel unhappy, but I won't apply any kind of a penalty to that. Am I not merciful?
He made it a point not to get between them.
And
He ain't no hero.
I think that will be where we end our adventure for this evening.
Dun, dun, dun.
I think that was a very exciting game. So I hope my wonderful people here enjoyed themselves as they got to be vampiric monsters. But I hope those of you watching at home also enjoyed yourselves watching these people almost get murdered by like 4 people in a shotgun. But, they did their best. We'll go ahead and let them tell you where you can find them on this internet and discover all the cool things they're up to. And this time we'll start with Earthstringer.
We made it, y'all. What's up? I'm Ursa Ringer. Y'all already know where I'm at. YouTube, Twitch, here till Ree kicks me off. Gremlin Collective until Aria Die kicks me off. And of course, the Cookout TTRPGs until Kira kicks me off. And I also make bad music, so check me out on my personal YouTube and Twitch once again. But enough about me. Next person.
Right, Small Shadow Snack.
Hi, I'm Mari. You can catch me and the Twitters at Small Shadow Snack, where it's just possums. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. It's all possums. I'm also a partner over on the Gremlin Collective, and we are never kicking Ursa off. And you can catch me here on Sundays as well, playing Layla, and occasionally over on the Cookout TTRPG, until, as Ursa said, Kira kicks me out.
Right, up next, Sir Monolith.
Hi, I'm at Sir Monolith, and I feel like the term monster is a little harsh. I mean,
Absolutely
we were
not.
just we were just reacting to a
Absolutely
group
not.
of assailants who attacked us unprovoked. I mean, they
Absolutely
came
not.
here with weapons, and I mean, you know, like what were they doing here, right? Like just saying. You know, I was trying to have a conversation. It was a little awkward, I admit, but yeah, you can see us here on Sunday nights too. You should come check out Earthian Nights if you haven't already.
All right, last but certainly not least, Diachromania.
Hi, I'm Di, Dichromaniac. Most places where internet social media accounts can be made. Yes, you can find me here. You can find me at the Gremlin Collective. And yeah, it's just so much fun.
All right. And with that, our story has come to its close. We will be back next Monday to continue this adventure, as well as next Sunday to continue our adventure in the D&D. So you should definitely come and check us out both of those days. And we will attempt to raid someone. Or imagine someone's online. So please go ahead and show them some love as well. And have a good night.